Your voice is actually one of the most powerful tools you have to gain both respect and attraction from girls. So, in this video, I will show you exactly how to practice it for just 5 minutes a day in order to go from a soft voice to a deep, sexy voice you know you want. And let me be honest with you. I know how it feels to be insecure about your own voice, to be explaining something to someone and the other person just goes, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" But here's what nobody told you: your voice isn't fixed, it's not something you are stuck with. It is a skill, and you can train it like any other. So, point number one, and this is the most important to understand because soft voice is holding you back more than you realize. First of all, if you have a higher pitched or softer voice, that is completely fine. Maybe you are young, maybe it's genetics, it doesn't matter. What's not fine is not doing everything in your power to improve it. Sure, we might never sound like James Earl Jones because that's pure genetics, but there is nothing stopping you from getting as attractive voice as you can get. Because sadly, yes, people will judge you because of your voice, and girls especially, whether it's at work or at school or just in everyday life. A weak voice holds you back without you even realizing it. And even if you have speaking problems, like being unable to pronounce certain letters or words, it won't matter as long as you are putting in the effort to improve. Like I've said, I've always had a weak voice. I didn't sound like a girl, but still it was very soft. And on top of that, my articulation was horrible because I spoke so fast that I mumbled words together. And people had a hard time understanding me. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, "Can you repeat that?" Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear that." Or even the confused one, "Uh huh, okay." One of the best courses I ever bought in my life was on voice training, and it was on Udemy by Peter Baker. And that course was very simple to follow and had a lot of amazing insights into voice and vocal exercises. And what I did for you here is I pulled out the exercises that worked the best for me so you don't have to spend money buying the course and going through it. But before we get into specific exercises, first we need to cover point number two: the things you actually need to improve. So let's break it down. Number one is tonality. The biggest problem most guys have is talking in a monotone voice because they are boring. But watch what happens when you talk about something they are passionate about, like getting a world record speedrun in your favorite game. Suddenly you are all excited, animated, and using different tones. That's what you need in all of your conversations. Don't just stare blankly and talk in the same boring tone. People won't even listen to you, let alone like you. Number two is articulation. This is about pronouncing words properly. If you talk super fast and mumble everything together, people can't understand you. You know you have this problem if you often hear the "huh" or "can you repeat that?" So here's the best way to fix it: practice mouth movements. You see, different languages use different mouth movements. That is why accents exist. And we will cover exactly how to practice them in point number three. But the best exercise is to open any book and start reading out loud with completely exaggerated mouth movements. Yeah, you are going to look crazy doing it, but it works 100%. When you exaggerate mouth movements, you are training your mouth and lips to hit the right positions for clear speech. I used this method to improve both my English and Croatian, and it made a huge difference. And number three is resonance. Now, this is what you really want: that deep, powerful resonance in your voice. Resonance is the vibration in your voice, and it is what attracts girls. Without it, you sound like a kid, and girls want someone who sounds like a man. And you can definitely develop a deep voice with practice. The key elements are working on high to low tones, developing vibration, proper breathing, relaxing your throat, and speaking from your diaphragm. So, point number three: the exact daily routine you can repeat every single day in under 5 minutes. And I've personally used it to develop my voice, and I'm still using it every single day. And you can do it at any time of the day: morning, afternoon, whatever works for you. Just make sure you do it daily. So, here is the step by step plan. Number one, breathing exercises. Start with proper breathing because everything else builds on this foundation. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 8 seconds, and exhale for 12 seconds. And do 4 reps of this. Then breathe in for 8 seconds, hold for 12 seconds, and exhale for 16 seconds. And do this only once. And a quick note, if you feel dizzy, stop and take a break. No passing out is allowed. Number 2 is lip flutter. This loosens your mouth and gets ready for work. Take a deep breath, then exhale while making the relaxed motorboat sound with your lips. And do 4 reps of this. And keep it relaxed. This isn't about force, it's about loosening your lips. Number 3 is high to low hum. Now we are building that deep resonance. Take a deep breath, start humming at your highest comfortable pitch, then gradually lower the pitch until you run out of breath. And do 4 reps of this. Number 4, QEQR exercise. This is where you work on the exaggerated mouth movements I mentioned earlier. Say these letters while really pushing your mouth into each position. Do 8 reps of this and really exaggerate each movement. This trains your mouth for clear articulation. Q, E, Q, R. Q, E, Q, R. Number 5 is throat relaxation. Take a 20-second break and focus on relaxing your throat completely. Most guys carry tension in their throat without even realizing it, and that kills your resonance. Number 6 is a hydration break. Drink some water and gargle briefly. This keeps your throat from drying out during practice. And number 7 is reading practice. Open any book to a random page and read out loud with exaggerated mouth movements and focus on clear articulation. You should notice immediate improvements in resonance and volume after completing this routine. And stick with it daily for a month and you'll be amazed at the changes in your voice. I know I was. And think about it like this. Imagine you walk into an interview for a job you really want. You sit down and start talking to the interviewer, but your voice is too soft and too fast, and he asks you to repeat yourself. Right there, he already starts thinking if you are the right fit for the job. But if you walked in there, all relaxed, clear, deep voice, and he never once had to say, "Can you repeat that?" you would be in a much better position to get that job, just because of your voice. That's how powerful it really is. And this leads us perfectly into point number 4. How does voice help you get a girlfriend? Think about it. If you are a guy who talks soft and fast and people barely understand you, you won't get far with girls. Now, while voice isn't a make or break factor, it's like having a six-pack. You don't need it to get a girlfriend, but it damn sure helps a lot. Because girls are naturally drawn to masculine voices. It is hardwired into their biology. When you speak with proper resonance and clarity, it signals strength and maturity. But it's more than just sounding deep. It's about commanding attention when you speak. When you have a strong, clear voice, girls actually listen to you when you talk. You come across as more mature and masculine. You project confidence without even trying. And people, including girls, take you more seriously. You can create emotion and excitement in conversations. Plus, having a well-developed voice gives you massive confidence. You are not worried about being understood or sounding weak. You can focus on what you are saying instead of how you are saying it. And when you are telling stories or making jokes, a good voice makes everything land better. And to learn how to become attractive to any girl, exactly what to say to them or how to dress, then read my book. It's called How Any Young Man Can Win at Life and Love. Link is in the description. And if you want me to coach you personally, link is also in the description. The first session is completely free, so don't be scared to sign up. Now, if you agree with the message of this video, then please share it with as many people as possible. And if you want to watch more videos that will help you solve all your problems, find happiness, and find a girlfriend you will marry one day. Then subscribe. So, if you remember just one thing from this video, then let it be this. Your voice is often the first thing a girl really notices about you right after your looks. Make sure it's working for you and not against you. A month of practicing your voice daily can make you so hot that girls will literally go crazy. But I'll be honest, getting a deep, sexy voice won't help you get a girlfriend unless you are also doing this one thing. And if you want to see what it is, then watch that video right now. Remember, God is real and marriage is awesome.